Yo, good people, what it do? Shout out for coming back again to the channel. Facts only. Shout out for tuning in. Shout out everyone liking the page, subscribing, commenting, engaging. We give thanks just for you guys, the value. I mean, like, kind entertainment, thought. Nah, guys. So peace out, guys. Shout out back again, guys. So I decided to talk about the system once more. We're gonna go back to nature as soon as we're done with this. Today's topic, guys, talking about the best top 5 ways to make money without any money, basically, like how do you make money without any money? Like I see a lot of people, they obviously have their own plans and everything like that, but I'm glad that I broke that down in like the previous video. Now what we're actually doing now is actually giving people ideas of what they can actually do to actually get some revenue in their hands, in their pockets, in their, wherever they want to put it, you put it to good use. So yeah, guys, that's what we're talking about in this video. So yeah, then if you feel like something I've missed out, you want to share something, don't be afraid to comment, share any of your thoughts, your views, your feelings. Let's do this, guys. So what's dope is that, like, put it into remember, guys, that not everything here is for everyone. So pick what works for you, use it. If you're having any problems, you need someone to ask about these things, I'm out here, guys. So no doubt, still Steve Biko, shout out. So yeah, guys, the first way to make money without any money is, I don't know if you remember this, but the concept of a garage sale, guys. Like, there's probably some things you never use or you don't even want to use, Yeah, like, I don't know what the situation is at where you at, but ask around in your space where you at home, with your grands and stuff like that. Figure out everything that people don't use. Then as soon as you have a complete list of all these things that people don't need, then it's time to go out there and get like buyers, guys. Because chances are a lot of people that want those things, but they don't know where to get them, and not willing to go to the store to pay full price for such things. And since already they're not having any use, just a bit of a wash or just a dryer. I mean, just like a wipe or something, drying it up should probably make a difference, guys. Because I mean, obviously you want to make a buck or something. That's where you should start garage sale, guys. Like other countries do that. Like there's literally a place where in Amsterdam where like they have like a day where in the whole year where people have things that they don't want, they just leave it out there and people just take it because they take up space, and either way people always buy stuff, and like turns out maybe some of them don't even end up like getting to their guarantee or lifetime because people don't really use them as often as they want to. So figure that out. That should make you a buck or two. The second thing is, if maybe you don't have any of those things, you can actually like render like services, like actual labor. Like there's a reason why people don't want to do certain things, and that's the gap. We don't all feel like doing things that we all need to do. Could be like what is this, cleaning, could be like what is this, a lot of these things that people don't want to do. Could be in the house, it could be in the garden, it could be household items, could be workspaces, it could be personal things, whatever it may be. Like a lot of people would, just because they don't want to waste like their time with that, and they're willing to pay someone because it takes so much effort, So that obviously you don't want to do it, but that's actually a good way to actually make money, because there's actually people who actually make a whole living. It's very lucrative with that thing. Like cleaning services are probably like if I were to estimate, like cleaning probably like has like $1 billion like GDP, because like GDP actually, because of everything has to be cleaned at some point or another, and it's property already because every single space has to be clean. So whatever it is, figure out what you can do that people don't like to do. I don't know, you figure it out. Like just work those things out, things that actually take time to do and people don't want to do it. Figure that out. One guy that actually know an example of this is other guy actually had like this dustbin businesses. Obviously not all communities are the same, but like he literally cleans dustbins, and he actually was able to hire a couple of people from that activity. They pay once a month. They do it like 2 times a week or something. Like 2 times a month, maybe, depending on the deal that he spoke with other people. And it was actually able to sustain for a lot of time, and it actually make a lot of money, because who has time to do certain things, and they have the money for it, might as well. So cool. The third way to make money without any money, it's ticket sales, guys. So this idea, I got it from Dan Locke. He's a dope guy. You can actually check him out. So the whole idea of ticket sale is that you bridge the gap between someone that wants something and someone that's already offering that thing. So since I already spoke on the previous video about demand and supply, the gap between that already, that intersection, is profit. That's where you actually make your money. That's where the margin is, right? So what's interesting about that is that you don't even have to create something that's entirely new that people don't have, or you don't have to even know people that you don't have. All you do is just bridge people that want something. Let's say, for example, your neighbor or something, or this colleague of yours, or anyone that you know, they're having a problem with their car or something, right? And you happen to know maybe an uncle's friend, or someone that's kind of close to you that actually offers those things already. So instead of just telling them to go to your uncle, you can actually tell your friend, like, no, I actually got someone who do this, that, and that. And once you got it secure, you speak to your counsel on their behalf. You become like a middleman. You be like, yo, I got you a client. If I were able to get you a client, how about I get a percentage from the amount that you're going to be getting? Because that person didn't have already a client, and that's already 10%. Obviously, it's different in each cases because not everything will cost the same amount of money. But like the more times you do it, that's literally free money because already people are freeing that, and you're bridging clients, and you're giving them clients, and they're not gonna complain either way because you're bringing them someone that they didn't have, and they're able to get money. So that's a good way. Ticket sales definitely could make a difference without having any money. All you just need is being able to bridge those two things, and yeah, having a mutual relationship because they're gonna thank you. They'll be like, yo, this person actually helped me out, man. Thanks. Cool. You got a slice of the pie. You didn't have to do any work. Free money. The more you do it, the more it grows. That's it. Cool. The second one, what way to make money without any money? This one a lot of people probably already know, but this is actually very key and it's underrated. Scale, guys. Scale. Another dope skill that people need that you don't really have around in your area, and you can see that gap. Check. For example, there's a lot of skills that are out there. I don't know, you can figure it out. But the one that I recommend that you learn, digital marketing, guys. And especially for people my age, because I already told you who am I addressing, the youth, guys. There's a lot of people who have businesses, the older generation, our parents, but they have no idea about technology, guys. Get into the scene of digital and bridge the gap. Get them on Google, get them on Facebook, WhatsApp. You don't have to learn how to make a website. You can if you want to, but just they're able to get to other people in terms of the online space because they have no idea whatsoever. Even if just setting up a WhatsApp business account and making them have whatever they do, could be a wedding planner, could be a funeral arranger, could be whatever services the older generation has, they most likely don't have connect via digital means. I know this from personal experience, guys. I actually go because obviously gotta get my bag. Everyone has to get their bag. So there's people who want help with the digital space, but they have no expertise and they're not about to learn all over again because they don't grasp as quickly as us, because we practically grew up around phones, TVs, computers. So yeah, guys, whether they have panel pizza services, automobile rendering, all these things. Figure out those older generation people who need your help. And yeah, you don't have to sell it to them hard stuff. Just make them see the problem and how you can help and what are your rates. Cool. Last thing, guys, it's kind of similar to ticket sale. This one is partnerships and affiliations, but this one is more of a on your name kind of thing. Check. So what you do is that maybe someone that maybe has a brand or service, could be maybe they already have a business about braiding, or they have a business about what is this, like food, maybe anything that's out there. You literally just get them customers, and then you don't have to do anything much because already, you already know someone that offers those things, but you're willing to put that on your name and you sort that out and get that done instead of just getting a percentage. You literally agree to be a partner full time, right, on a product you genuinely love and you like the benefits, but you feel like people don't actually have an idea where to find that thing or who you really prefer to get those kind of things. So yeah, that would actually be dope. Affiliate yourself with those people. It's called affiliate marketing, guys. Check it out. It probably could make a difference. Just do some research about it, figure out how you can help, because they most likely would need it, and you can actually see it's lucrative. But if you don't ask around, figure out what's happening, you don't really be there. So this time might not always be money, but maybe the person is only, maybe since they're still growing, they could don't mind actually offering maybe some merchandise that they're giving or some free services that you might actually want. But the more you grow with them and actually become an ambassador, it actually helps. And it's always better to target growing ones instead of already established ones, because the demands are not going to be as high. Your word of mouth can do a difference, because you can bring a whole 10 people to that person or that person, and and you actually can agree to maybe get for each sale, or have a particular amount of money that you get each month, depending on how you're able to talk about it, guys. So yeah, guys, I just try to make it as quick as short as possible. But these are the best ways to make money without any capital. So the important things to remember about these things is, guys, practically there's no such a thing as free money. Obviously, there's no such thing as free. We live in a capitalist system, so obviously value for value. So the most thing to remember is have clarity, guys. Like, you're not doing this as a full time. You can expand it into a business, but you can't skip steps. You check what I mean? You can't skip steps. Just make sure that you have clarity on what you want. What is your target? How much money do you want to make? How much you're willing to do? Weigh all your options. Check it out. Which one works for you? Then yeah, have measurable goals, guys. Be very realistic about how things go, guys, because you can't just do something and expect miracles for minimum effort, guys, because there's a reason why not everyone is at the top or get the results that they want or be as successful, because not everyone is willing to put in the work. That's the thing. You check. But either way, so have measurable goals, figure out what's realistic, you learn to avoid disappointment and feeling sad. But the nice thing about these things is that you can always try again and wake up and do things. Turns out maybe the first one, if you read about all these other successful people, their failures, they didn't just like blow up overnight. That's very rare. The only ideas that really get successful on the first attempt is because they really have a backing from investors who already know what they're doing in the industry. So from an average Joe perspective, me and you, these people in the streets, literally just, have an open heart, have measurable goals. And it's very important to have an honest feedback, guys. Check out what works and what doesn't. Like, literally, yes, it might hurt, obviously, but figure out what did you do wrong or what was wrong, or could be the situation and different. But like, you actually see that in that particular demand, guys. Like, remember, there's always people that want their thing. Could be different from each environment, but test it out in your opportunity. See what works out in your particular circumstance, because everyone has a unique circumstance. No two people have the same exact circumstance. Because then if you're in high school or you're in work, no one can go through the same places that you do, because then if you go to work, you're going to go home and you have a particular group of people that already know what you're doing and you have direct contact with. So yeah, guys, reflect, put in honest feedback. And yeah, guys, one important thing is consistency, guys. Like, literally, it might not blow in the first 3 months, could take a year, could take 10 months, it could take years, but you definitely are going to get the money if you're consistent with it. And the most important thing is attitude, guys. So obviously keep an open mind and be able to learn how to negotiate and all of these things. Figure out how much they're willing to pay before you ask for a target, guys, because you need to do research, guys. You guys sleep on research. Take your time, figure out what works and what doesn't. Approach it in a playful, courageous manner without expecting. Don't have your goals first without knowing your territory. Check. Know what works for you, know what you like, and know where your particular surroundings is like, your demographic, So yeah, guys. And another important thing, have an idea. Have like a mentality of a student. Always be willing to learn. Be keen to learn new things, because you probably learn a lot from all these attempts, because it's also experience, like experience. Definitely, guys, put in your hours, guys. Put in your hours, because everyone can spend the same amount of time, but the level of focus and effort they're putting in will not be the same. Therefore, not everyone has experience, even if they still put in 10 years being alive. Not everyone has experience in doing this particular thing, So the more open-minded you are doing these things, the more you're actually going to pay it back to you, guys, because you invested. It's your time. You spend time. You don't have time. You check. So obviously invest it wisely. Where it goes, it pays you back. You only get paid at what you do, guys, So if you literally do sales or just get people to know what they want, figure out what people want and see if you can provide it. You don't have to start from scratch. Nah, guys, starting up is so, in this hyper competitive like market and industry, you think you still want to start something new, then you're not seeing what's happening. It's dope for experience, have your own thing, but like obviously you can have faith in it, believe in it, right? But how many of you are doing the same thing, trying to reach this many people, So yeah, guys, just be realistic about your approach to things. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy these things. Hit me up, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't hit that subscribe button already. Share with your friends, revise these notes, hope they work for you. If you have any questions, hit me up, because these work. Like, I'm only mentioning the ones that require minimum effort. Check. I'm not even talking about expanding or creating a whole business. You could make a whole business out of these things, because like each one of these things are very lucrative and it's things that are already happening. I'm just trying to give you, an update about basically how to go about it, because there's a million ways to roam, 1,000 ways to kill a cat. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is what this is about. Tune in next time, guys. Next time, could probably talk about nature, all the system. You hit me up. There's a lot of things I could talk about, guys. There's a lot actually, but like that I think I've spoke about system enough. Probably gonna be speaking about going into depth about your body, your mind, and your soul, and how you actually don't have just these things only, but how they also just like a microcosm of each part of you. You know, it actually gets more complex, but I'm gonna try to simplify it all of us because this information is all out there. I'm just here to make it very simple and easy to digest, to check. Because I wish someone could just okay, there it is. But unfortunately, not everything is for everyone, and not everyone can get everything you check. So yeah, guys, enjoy it. Shout out the last day tellers. Tune in, do your thing. Share, subscribe. Tell me what you think. You guys are commenting. Leave a like or something. Let me hear. Like, hit me up. What's up, guys? I'm here. Anything you want me to speak about, I can gladly speak about it. I'll be as honest as I possibly can. I'll be as objective as about it, because not enough people are speaking facts, guys. Yo, because there's a difference between normal conversations and actual people who research, you know, because there's opinions and there's facts. So far, you've never heard my opinion on anything, and I don't think you'll hear it. Most people who know me, I haven't spoken about my opinion. I don't think people really know me. I just choose to stay about the facts because no one can know everything. Like Fede, I heard this from Absol, but he's heard this from Einstein. Probably, he's like, even if you're the smartest man in the world, no, you don't know anything, guys. So yeah, guys, it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be enjoyable. Just take care of your heart space. How you feeling? Take care of your feelings, guys. Do what feels right, because that's basically the ultimate guide to everything. If you're feeling this good, if you don't, still fine. No one is forcing you to take this thing as ultimate truth, but I am prepared to account for every single word I'm saying still going forward. So shout out, guys. Peace. Take control.